Thanks for listening to the AZ12 podcast, proudly presented by Little Caesars. Code LCFREECC. Free crazy combo with any pizza purchase. Go out there real time. And everybody, you're doing an amazing job. We very much appreciate that. Very much appreciate it. Now, joined by Jason Shear. Hello, Jason Shear.
Hello, Michael. How are you?
Not bad. Shear just waking up. Good to get you up and going. We like it. We like it. All right, where'd you go? All right, there you go. That's not the Arizona Primary Eye Care read yet. All right, now, we got a lot to get to this show now. I think the thing that everybody, Jeremiah Dibble, the great Jeremiah Dibble is in here. All right, I think that, what are you doing?
I'm cleaning it.
Oh, yeah. All right, well, anyway.
He's yelling at me.
We got a lot to get to. We're going to talk Mo Crievis, Carter. We're going to talk about Fitz. We're going to talk about, we have our Arnold Schwarzenegger and Steven Seagal draft off. We are going to do the best movies and the worst movies. Now, Steven Seagal certainly has had his share of very poor movies, but I will say that there was a couple redeeming ones in there I am excited to talk about. But first, Sheer, we're going to talk about Mo Crievis for a second here. Now, everybody in there is saying that they're comparing him to Zeus. I don't see any comparison to Zeus, and here's why. They're both white. That's where I will leave it. Zeus was a much better athlete. Zeus had terrible hands. He was probably better physically than Krivas will ever be, but Zeus also had very little basketball skills.
So Krivas is more skilled, and
Krivas
Caleb
is definitely more skilled.
And Caleb is more athletic.
Yeah, for sure, definitely. Just moving up and down the court, he's definitely more athletic. The way he could move, he was definitely more athletic. He had no skills though. His hands were terrible. I think their impact could be about the same, honestly.
That's fair. I respect it.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I mean, they're both. I think Caleb gets a bad rap.
I mean, he was okay. The problem with Caleb is that Caleb was the victim of your guys' expectations that you put on him.
Oh, wow. You're one to talk about that stuff.
Yeah.
Caleb was a very, very good defender. I think.
Yeah. You guys had Caleb as a top 10 prospect. He was more like a top 70 prospect. If people had come in like that, then it would have been fine. Caleb came in as basically the same player that he's a little bit better. His hands got a little bit better, but he could never do anything offensively. Defensively, though, like you said, he was a very good defensive player.
Yeah, very good defensive player. I like Caleb.
Who wins one-on-one, Caleb or Mo Crievis? Be an interesting matchup.
It'd be an interesting. It would be a long.
That game's taking 5 hours to get to 10.
Yeah. It'd be a long game.
Yeah.
Jeremiah, back at that class, I'm trying to think of that class.
All those guys were overrated.
That was a crap class, man.
And you guys had 3 top 10 players.
There's like 2. I'm looking. I just looked it up. In terms of the NBA right now, we had Slow Mo at 3. That's not bad because he has a long NBA career. Steven Adams at 4, not bad.
Shabazz Muhammad was like 1.
Yeah, other than that, Marcus Smart was 13. He was an NBA guy. That's pretty much it for the top 20.
And was it when Grant Jarrett, Brandon Ashley, and Caleb Tarczewski are top 10 prospects? That speaks for itself. Sheer, you agree?
Yeah, we had Caleb at 16. He was the highest one. No, Grant was the highest one at 12.
What did Ashley finish at?
27. Dude, this class is insanely bad.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, by the way, Dick Wilson, shout out on the girls' state championship game or something. Brogan told me to give you a shout out on that. I don't know if you won or lost, and if you lost, I'm not rubbing it in. If you won, good job. All right, so yeah, but with Krivas though, here's where I'm at with Krivas. I'm going to ask you this, Sheer: Will Mount Krivas play in the NBA?
No, I don't think so. Okay.
So now,
I know Tommy would disagree with us.
Tommy's definitely disagreeing. Now, would Krivas also? Let me ask you this: Would Krivas? Would you settle for? Is Krivas? Here's what I think about Krivas. I think Krivas is basically going to be the same player next year, or the same player in 2 years that he's going to be next year. Whatever Krivas is next year, I believe is what Krivas is.
That's fair. Yeah, right. That's fair.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
We're agreeing a lot today. I don't like it.
I was going to say you're not arguing with. Wow. Caleb, this isn't good, Sheer. This is from Cody. Caleb, we would agree that the Japanese Professional League probably has the shortest professional basketball rosters in the entire world.
Shortest, yes.
Yes, and Caleb is 7 foot playing against guys like me, and he's averaging 6 and 5.
He's 32. He's 32 now. He's an old man. He was good when he started his professional career. Like he played it for what was it? Milan in like 7
soccer
years. No, he played it. He played for Milan and they won championships and he started. Yeah. He's on the Gunma Crane Thunders right now.
His best season was 11-6.
You want
in Milano in 2018, 2019.
Bigger news: Gunma Crane Thunders.
What is that? Sounds like a dumpling or something.
Oh my god, I'm not getting.
No, it does. Sounds like a dumpling. You get it. Did you know that? Oh, by the way, I was getting
crane, dude. It's a crane, like a crane,
like a bird. Crane, like a bird, yeah. like something that like Dennis Walsh would fly.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. Hey, it's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's Superman. Oh, you know what? All right, we're gonna get into our, like I said, our Steven Seagal stuff's gonna be awesome. Also, I'm going to make the case again. We're going to have our Suge Knight Diddy comparison tomorrow, though. That's a tease for tomorrow. Okay, now, with Krivas, though, I hope that I think you're right. I think that Tobe Awaka comes back, or I think Tobe Awaka probably came back under the pretense that he's going to be a starter, being that he averaged 8-8 or 9-9, whatever the case may be. And if Krivas is that other dude, then that's good. Like I said, I'm fine with the center situation. I really am. I also think, hey, I got a bold take for you. I got a hot take. Is the kid? Yeah. Oh, I saw Suge. He was on. Suge was on Cuomo last night. I watched that live. Suge Knight, dude. Well, did I ever tell you
in jail?
Yeah, he's in jail, but he just calls in everywhere he wants. He's in a federal penitentiary. And I do have a Steve. No, I don't have a Steven Seagal story. I have a Chuck Norris story. But I'll tell the Chuck Norris story in a minute, or not in a minute, but in a little bit. All right. So, anyways, back to Krivas though. It will be interesting to see how this does play out though. Mike is crashing out over how Krivas played at 20% over 3 games or so. I don't get it. No, I said that I think he's going to be 10-6. How is that crashing out, Joseph?
It's not. You're fine.
Yeah, but isn't 10-6? Isn't that kind of where you're at, Skier?
I think he could score a little more. Yeah. That's not bad actually.
Yeah, and I also like the fact, too, that he's going to be a player that they're going to be able to dump the ball into down in the low post. We haven't really had one of those in the Tommy Lloyd era, have we?
I mean, Umar?
Oh, Umar Ballo, leader of men. Yeah, I guess. Why is everybody, I don't agree with Joseph. Joseph's an idiot. Don't agree with Joseph.
Whoa.
He's a Gen Z idiot. Yeah, he can't. We love Joseph on this show, but we can't. Joseph can't control what. We tried with Ballo. Now I got to give Jeremiah Dibble, the great Jeremiah Dibble, a lot of credit here. Jeremiah Dibble cannot stand Umar Ballo, leader of men. Every single hit, we have a group chat. Me and Nick Myers and Jeremiah Dibble, 2 guys smarter than me. And they would spend the entire group chat just bashing Umar Ballo. But you know what I would do, Sheer? I would play the stats game. Even though they were not, even though their criticisms were valid, I said, man, it's 16-11, guys. What more do you want? Take that.
Umar. Look, Umar is another guy that gets a bad rap. Yes, and I think it was because he was limited, right? Like at the end of the day, there were certain situations, but I like Umar.
Right. Here's my problem. I had 2 problems with Umar. And we love Joseph on the show. We like Joseph. If I tease, it's because I like. With Umar Ballo, leader of men, there were two things that very much annoyed me. He was out of shape half the time, which really annoyed me. He was always at that Jamaican restaurant on Fort Lowell. I saw him there like 3 times.
That annoyed you?
Well, it didn't annoy me. I don't know why that would annoy me, but I don't know that would annoy. That probably shouldn't have annoyed me because I was in there too. I saw him there.
Jamaican food, that piece of crap.
By the way, have you been to that place? That place is good. It's called like Jaw.
It's probably going to go out of business now that
right.
that Umar's gone.
Yeah. No, it's very, very tasty. Very, very good. And the pick and roll and the free throws, those were awful. Those were terrible situations.
Yeah, I mean, when you look, I like Umar, but when you have to take a guy off the court because he's a liability, there's only so much you can like him,
And there were 2 liabilities that were big. But either way, I can say this, though, and I think even Jeremiah Dibble, leader of men, would also agree with this, that Umar was a lot better than I think anybody could have expected, correct?
Yeah, we never expected him to be this good.
I thought he would just be a hustle knee pad energy. He's going to throw his armpit band into the or sweat band into the crowd type thing. That's what. I liked him. Oh, is it closed? Harry Lex says it's closed.
What was it? It was D's Jamaican.
Right? Yeah. It's on Fort Lowell and
it's gone.
Like country. Gone. Oh, it's gone. Did it leave because
Umar left and it went out of business? Not a coincidence.
Oh, I don't think, dude. I kid you not, though. I went there probably 5 or 6 times, and 3 times he was there. So
you stopped going once he stopped going.
Yeah, I was gonna say we put him out of business after that. So Krivas, I'm getting a bum rap from people like Krivas, or from people like Joseph with Krivas. So either way, I think he's going to be about 10-6, something like that. And I'm more than okay with the center situation. I really am. I know we're going to talk about small forward here in a few minutes. I'm more than okay with the center situation. I think it's going to be just fine.
It'll be fine. And
we're also talking about C.D. Gay. Now, Ben White was talking about this the other day, and the thing about Gay that is very, very interesting, and Ben made this point too, is the way that he's going to be able to maneuver defensively. Like, if you see, like in the pick and roll defense and stuff, like if there's any crevices, he's going to be able to get in there and pretty much clog those things up because he can move in a way, and he's long in a way that Krivas and Tobe Awaka aren't.
Yeah. It's a different, it's hard to know what to expect from international guys and all that. They're absolutely expecting him to play. I mean, there's no doubt about what that looks like. I don't know. But the good thing is, I always look for, kind of what Alonzo Carter said yesterday when we asked about running backs. You don't look for repetitiveness, right?
Right.
Tobe and Krivas are somewhat similar. C.D. Gay is different than both of them. Pretty largely different than both of them. So it's definitely a positive to be able to have that and have that balance in the room.
Hey, Joseph, you owe us a super snap, dude. You promised you would show up to the show and you show up to the watch party and you did it, and now you're just beating us up. Send us money, Joseph, to make up for your mean remarks.
We knew he wouldn't show though.
Yeah, we did. Jen's here. That's can CD have a Carter effect defensively? Here's what I like about CD though. And again, CD Gay is such a great name. So I think he's going to be, I don't know what he's going to be able to do offensively, but I'm very intrigued by the way that he can move. He also looks like he has basketball skills, because one thing I'm not going to fall into anymore is these guys that are like the winners of the underwear Olympics, like Umar Ballo. Or not Umar Ballo, definitely not a winner of the underwear Olympics. Angelo Chol. Like when I watched Angelo Chol, he looked like a sprinter going back and forth. And then I found out he had no idea how to play basketball. CD Gay looks like he can play basketball.
Yeah, I mean, and again, still kind of raw, needs to develop and all that. Probably has a ways to go, but he can play, right?
Do you think Ben White? Did you like Ben White's comparison in the group chat the other day? I thought it was pretty good.
I don't remember what it was.
Well, the way that he could slide, the way that he could move his hips, and the way that he was going to be able to, like, if somebody gets by him, he's going to be able to basically just plug up that lane.
That's a good point. Yeah, that was a good point by him.
Yeah, so that's where we're at. That let's get a couple reads in here, and then I want to get into a couple things. I want to talk about R. Carter for a second. Hey, Joseph, quit being mean. Okay, talk to me. Baggins. All right, Dennis Walsh, our guy Dennis Walsh. Dennis Walsh does such a good job with Baggins. I think Dennis Walsh goes to the gym, and then he goes to Baggins afterwards because he uses code AZ12 for 15% off to get the girthy special. Hey, Jeremiah Dibble, you're a fancy guy. Go get some Baggins and use that code to get 15% off, my friend. Kobe L. Thiel, you as well, my friend. Hey, do Gen Zers go to Baggins?
If not, another negative against them.
Yeah, I would imagine, though, that with the Gen Zers, they're also scared to go into Baggins because they might see people in there or something, or they're going to have to look in their phone the entire time. So either way, go to Baggins, gourmet sandwiches. You might see Dennis Walsh in there. And if you see Dennis Walsh, go up and talk to him. He's a nice guy. It'll help your socializing skills, Joseph. Check it out. Really beating up Joseph today. Check it out. Dibble does a nibble at Baggins. Oh, Devin McBride, one of Dibble's gambling partners, or one of his poker partners. You know that there's a whole poker partner clique in this town, and I know pretty much all of them.
I do know that.
Dibble, McBride. I don't know if Andre Vera still does it. BJP, who's one of Dibble's best friends. They're like poker aficionados. And
how come we're never invited? Do you think they're nervous?
Yeah,
poker faces.
Oh, dude, Mike Luke walking into a poker table. Dude, just give me your money and get out of the way. Those are essentially super snaps.
Yeah, I mean, come on now. Our poker faces? Give me a break.
Oh, yeah. No, can you imagine me playing poker, how good I would be, too?
Yeah. Because you
yes.
just get on everyone's nerves. They would fold and give you their money.
Yeah. And I'm like, get out of here, man. Get out of here. Dude, I am so excited for the Steven Seagal, Arnold Schwarzenegger talk later. So we got to jam sports talking.
You cheated, but that's okay.
No. I asked for... that was a little bit of a cheating. Yeah. We'll explain. I'm also very excited about the worst Steven Seagal movies. I got so many of these ones. I'm very excited. Okay, now what's the next one besides Baggins? What else we got? Bridge Tech Communications. Oh. Now look at this. You see Dennis Walsh in here. Dennis Walsh is a fit guy. They all go to you know what? He's probably working out at all those fancy gyms. Do you
agree?
That
thick with a C or thick with a K?
Thick like the Crips do when they don't put CK, they just put CC, like THICC.
No, thick is different. It's different. It's a Gen Z thing.
Thick?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
What's the? Oh, it's thick. Oh, it's like with girth, except it's the opposite.
Yeah. Thick with a C. Yeah, Dennis Walsh got it.
Oh, yeah. Thick. All right, yeah, like back to thick. All right, well, either way, they can help you market your gym or your health wellness spa. BridgeTechCommunications.com, 750% average ROI. Average ROI promotes 100-plus health entities across multiple states. If you're at a really good gym, you will, there's probably because they're using Bridge Tech Communications. If you got a gym or a health wellness spa, use it. Bridge Tech Communications. Very, very good. Okay, now, let's talk a little bit about Carter Bryant. My concern with Carter L. Bryant is this, and let's talk about his shooting a little bit yesterday. You know what I don't get about this whole shooting thing, Sheer? Like, I get the agility drills and all that stuff. I know that he can shoot. I don't need to see him, I don't get this part of it.
I think NBA teams also take something I didn't know actually before because of the CBA, if you're you have to go to the combine basically if you accept it.
I didn't know that.
Ron Knippel's hurt. He has to do his own NBA combine when he gets better. It's really weird.
Can he just say, screw you, I'm not going to do it, I'm Con Knippel?
I don't know, but he's supposed to be. But I think the team workouts are significantly more valuable because they're going to put you in game action. They're going to run you through what they want to. So, when Carter eventually goes and tries out for the Blazers, he's going to have a bunch of guys around him that he's competing against, and it's just a different environment. Because those scrimmages or whatever are going to be different. This is a shooting drill. The thing I hate about this is the best athletes, the best shooters of all time, right, have had bad days. So who's to say, Carter went 11 of 30 on the dribble jumpers, which is awful, right? Who's to say he doesn't do it again today and goes 20 of 30?
Yeah, exactly.
To me, it's not that valuable.
You know what? I'm gonna. Hey, Jeremiah Dibble, since he's in the comments, I'm gonna give him a little bit of grief. And Kenny Abbey. If our Carter stays in the draft, though, I want our Carter to go to a franchise that knows what they're doing. I don't want him
anyone but the Bulls.
No, but there's other franchises too. But the Bulls, I do not want any Arizona players anywhere near the Bulls. The Bulls are the most hapless, benign franchise ever since Michael Jordan left.
They just don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they want to be, or
there's no identity. They never tank. They never tank. They try to be good, but they're not good enough. So they always end up with the 17th pick. And it's some guy that stinks. Is Billy Donovan still their coach?
Yeah, which is surprising. And then they were late, who's even on their team now?
I don't even know. There's an Illinois guy. The one Illinois guy in the entire MNBA is on there. It's Ayo Bubumi or whatever his name is.
So, Zach LaVine is gone, right?
Yeah, he's gone.
Kobe White. Ugh.
Yeah, it's a terrible roster.
They got Giddy now.
Giddy?
Man,
he's getting giddy with it.
Gosh, Giddy.
Isn't that the one that likes the younger ladies?
Yep, it is. The younger gals.
Yes. So Lonzo Ball.
And NBA.com did this cool thing starting today, where they have consensus mock drafts, where basically they look and they list every single good mock draft and then kind of say who has the most votes at a certain spot.
What do you got?
Their consensus mock has Carter to the 14 at the Spurs.
That's fine.
And then when you take a look at different drafts, so basically they have him at 12 to the Bulls or to the Spurs.
Come back, man. Bring us your weeping.
And then they list all the mocks. It's awesome.
I talked with Deshaun for 30 minutes yesterday. Mike Luke, NBA Draft advisor. Very good. Yeah, can you?
Did you take him to come back the whole time?
I would be a good agent. I would be a really good agent. I would just say, listen, If you don't want this player, he's not going to come play for you, and you'll regret it. This is written. I will do it in my Borat voice as well, and then I would say it in very nice. But yeah, to me, it depends a lot on where he goes. Let me ask you this, though. What is Carter's absolute upside? Let's say he doesn't go to a team like the Bulls, or he goes to a team where they know what they're doing. What is Carter Bryant's absolute upside?
Man, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a good one, huh?
Who's the best 3-and-D guy in the NBA? Who would it be? Right?
Aaron Gordon now.
I mean, it used to be like what? Like Herb Jones?
It might not be. It might be Aaron Gordon now.
No.
Yeah, it might be Aaron Gordon now.
Is Jaden McDaniels a 3-and-D guy?
Yeah, that's fine.
KCP?
Yeah, he's better than KCP, I think. But I don't know. KCP was like the 6th pick in the draft, though.
Derek White's kind of a 3-and-D guy, right?
Yeah.
Herb Jones is probably the 3-and-D. When he was healthy, he's probably... Is he better than Herb Jones?
Yeah. Mikal Bridges is better than a 3-and-D player, though, Nifty Cello, or Mr. Cello. Sorry.
You just called Mikal Bridges 3-and-D?
I said he's better. No, I didn't say that. Nifty Cello did.
No, I'm not at Nifty Cello. 3.
Yeah. He's way better than that.
He averages 18 points a game.
Yeah, he's way better than that. Yes. Josh Green, Michael Porter Jr. before injury.
He sucks now.
Yeah, he's kind of. Why is he even in the game watching? I
don't know.
I'd rather put Russ in there. He's Josh Green. I think he could be better than Josh Green. He's a little taller, a little bit more.
Gary Trent Jr. Is he 3-and-D?
Yeah, but all these guys are midgets though. They're all like 6'3". Can you imagine? That's the only sport in the world where you can call somebody a midget and say they're 6'3".
Max Strus.
Oh, dude, did you see that text? We're going to get to that in a second. Let's pay a couple bills. We got to get to this. Sheer, that's very good. That wasn't even in my show notes, but I want to talk about this. I want to mock and ridicule accordingly. Let's get to some bills, though. Come on, bills. Back to bills. Oh gosh.
Oh, my God.
All right. Oh, my gosh. This is so good. All right. Now, Comfort X HVAC. Now, I do have a request for you. Dennis Walsh, you strike me as a man that makes a lot of money. If your HVAC goes out, you need to go through Comfort X HVAC. Do we think that Dennis Walsh would also go through Comfort X HVAC? He's on the front lines in the Baggins Wars.
I hope so.
Yeah, I think that he would. I need that we. Cody's scolding me. Oh, buzz off.
Buzz off.
Yeah, buzz off. Say 2020. Small businesses with big savings, built on trust for the long haul. Perfect track record. Residential and commercial HVAC expertise and affordable rates. And again, look at that picture of Tony Gimino. Look at that specimen. If Ted Wardo was a human, it would be that man right there on the right. Look at that guy.
My God.
Look at those traps. Look at that guy. Holy moly. Yeah.
Lord.
Yeah, that guy should be the strength and conditioning coach. All right, but either way, check it out, Comfort X HVAC. They are awesome. Very, very good people. Very good people. All right, what else we got? Talk to me. Oh, all right. Andre Veras time. Andre Veras, we have discovered what Andre Veras is trying to do, and we don't like it. We
We will not accept bribes.
We're not going to accept bribes. You can take us. You can say, "Hey guys, let's go."
From other people, we do. But not
yeah. If you guys want to pay us money to bribe, we'll take all your money. But Andre Veras won't do it, dude. Won't do it. Nope. You can bribe us to go to Ojos Locos or whatever. Bribe us with the the whining and dining and all the ladies you want, and we were not going to endorse it, but we'll highly recommend it, and we'll highly recommend it for free. Sheer.
Absolutely.
Yes, and again, the financial investments, are they ready for today's volatility? Hey, man, there could be like a war between Pakistan and Sri Lanka or something, or whatever that war is. And guess what? Yeah, and you're going to want to say, man, I didn't think that wasn't on my bingo card. So you want to say, what could your future look like if Pakistan and Sri Lanka go to war? And that's where you also say, guess what, Andre Veras, he would have the idea. Give Andre a call and reference the AC12 podcast for a complimentary initial meeting. Now, 5 of Kind Media, very, very good point. Oh, yeah, we got the Hawaiian guy in here as well. Check this guy out. Look at this guy. I think it was, Dennis Walsh, here's your 4th reference. I think he said something about that's like a Botox Scottie Pippen or something. Or I really like that. Well, either way, look at this. This guy could be you right here. This guy could be you. Check it out. Now, Five of a Kind Media says take a long view at Ojos Locos. Oh, Gringo Billy, the great Gringo Billy, in here as well. Yes, the classic India Sri Lanka mix-up. Oh, I think Pakistan would destroy Sri Lanka in a war. I don't think that's one. I don't think that's one you want. Sure, you would agree?
Yes.
Talk about messing with the paw.
It's not Sri Lanka, but yes.
Yeah, okay. And Kashmir. There's a girl in high school that I really liked. Her name was Kashmir, and she didn't like me. And so I actually saw her. Yeah, no, not everybody likes me. It sucks. But but anyways. All right, so anyways, Max Strus, this dummy. Here, this is one of these ones. If you're gonna walk the talk, you gotta talk the talk, you gotta walk the walk. This dummy for the Cleveland Cavaliers sent out a text, like a group text to the whole team that says, if you don't plan on playing well today, then don't show up, or something like that. Well,
Max had a rough day. What was he, 0 for 9?
What's that?
He was like 0 for 9, wasn't he?
Yeah. He started out. He was 0 for 9, I think, with 4 turnovers, 4 personal fouls. Not good, dude. Not good at all. Sheer, that was an awful. Listen, if you're going to talk about that, or if you're going to talk the talk, you got to do it. And 0 for 9 is not talking the talk, or it is talking the talk. It's not walking the walk.
You're getting very confused by this talking the talk, walking the walk thing.
No, I didn't get settled. It's actually true.
I don't know if it's true.
Did I fall for crap?
I don't know.
Please tell me this is true.
It's right. No.
Yeah,
right.
it's right. Get out of here, Kobe. Get out of here, loser.
The text said, if you don't believe, then don't show up for work.
Yep. So
that's 100% true.
Yeah, that's it. Is what it is, man. I don't know what else. I don't know. I don't know what.
Kobe.
Yeah, get out of here, Kobe. Yeah, you just been settled. Boom. He messed with the paw and did not. Yes, he messed with the paw and he didn't bring the glove. Listen, if you're gonna. There's the last thing you want to do in a fight is go into a fight without the glove.
Yeah. If you're going to mess with the ball, you can't do it gloveless.
You know what it's like? It's always like these people that are talking about how tough they are because they have like their gun in their trunk or something. What does that how does that help you if you get like carjacked? Hey, excuse me, Mr. Carjacker, let me get the gun out of the trunk.
Yeah, Mike is now advocating carry the gun in your lap.
No, but you know what I'm saying though.
Yeah, carry the gun in your lap.
Well, I just don't. Yeah. Or as the kids say, burner. Yeah, burner. All right, yeah, burner. Back to burn. Back to burn. That sounds like the name of one of the Steven Seagal movies we're about to talk. Yes, walking the walk and back in the A. Wilburs Big Burner in here. Wilburs Big Burner had a Spaces the other day, and I was out for dinner, and I wanted to hop in there, and then I got in trouble because I was trying to hop in the Spaces while we were at dinner. I do apologize for that, Wilburs Big Burner. It's time to talk about executive decision with Kurt Russell. We also have decided that Kurt Russell has has some of the worst movies. He's got a lot of great movies, but he's got some really bad movies as well. We're going to talk about K. Russ. Okay, now what?
K. Russ. We're on a nickname.
Yeah, K. Russ. Oh yeah, $2 super snap. TJ Van Martyr making super snaps great again. Very much appreciate that, TJ Van Martyr. Okay, now here's my next question. Then, when it comes to Carter, what type of impact does how long does it take Carter to be good in the MNBA or to be a rotation? I love Justin Spears. He's my guy, but Spears is wrong when he said that he's a perfect role player immediately. Like he averaged 6 and 4.
Yeah, I would be surprised if he stepped in and immediately contributed. Now, maybe in the right system, he could go in and play and hit some threes, but he's not going to be like in the rookie of the year contention or anything like that.
Yeah.
I'd say 2-3 years.
2-3 years? All right, fair enough.
Means he has to go to the right team.
Yeah, but he's not playing early. I don't see any way that he's playing early.
I'd be surprised.
I mean, maybe the Bulls, but they'll put anybody out there.
Wow.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry. Also, real quick, and then we're going to get into the stuff that everybody wants. Football talk, my friends. Football talk. Dude, Vegas is backing the A. Did you see what McMurphy tweeted out?
Yeah, we talked about this the other day. It's at 5.
5.5.
No.
No, yeah, I did. No, yeah, I retweeted it. Check it out. It's at like the Circa. Check out Circa.
But is that plus money or minus money?
I don't know, but it's the OU is at 5.5 or 5.5.
Let me see.
So
Let me look up DraftKings.
oh, well, you look it up real quick. Dennis Walsh. Dennis Walsh, $5. Oh my gosh, look at all the super snaps rolling in. TJ Van Martyr, you started a movement. $5 super snap, Dennis Walsh. Can we get 5 ad reads? What? Oh, very, very nice.
DraftKings is still the same. Over 4.5 minus 160.
All right, well, Circa has had him at 5.5 though, so I'm just saying we're going to take with what we got. Now, I guess someone has to step up and cover Joseph. More minutes for Aristod. Yes, Vegas Falcon, $20 super snap. Very much appreciate Vegas Falcon. Also, I believe the code works in Las Vegas, the Little Caesars code. So everybody check that one out. Vegas Falcon, you are the man. Very much appreciate you. Now, Austin Reeves, Austin Reeves came into the league though at like 24 years old or whatever. I mean, he had been. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's going to take him a few years, though, if he does go there. But Sheer, are we maybe underselling the University of Arizona football team?
I mean, we're not. The others might be, but I think we have established that we believe in Arizona football. We back EA. You said 10-2 at one point.
No, that was Ali. Ali said 10-2.
You said 9-3.
No, I said 9-3. I've been going conservative, but 10-2. I mean, here. You look at the schedule. Yes, does a Little Caesars code work in St. David? I don't know.
It's St. David's, Arizona.
Do me a favor and go in there, and even if it doesn't, real time it there, Mr. Dick Wilson. Real time it. Yeah. Okay. For now. Oh, Joseph Paying.
David.
Look at Joseph paying this to hear Skier was wrong about BBN and Mike was right about Jeremiah Patterson.
It's always weird when Joseph deflects his issues onto us.
Yes. Yes. I don't get it, man.
Really weird.
Yeah, I don't get it. Joseph, we very much appreciate the money. Now, let's see here. Hold on, we got a couple questions here. Let's see here. What do we got? 9-3 conservative. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to. Bear Down Cats 96. I don't want to go above and beyond and say that I don't want to get people too excited here, but I think 9-3 is probably legitimate. I can't wait for the ASU board to pick that one up. Dummies.
You really struggle with 9-3 because you 10-2, 9-3. You were going back and forth, but you went conservative.
I went conservative. Sure, you're more in that 8-4 realm, right?
Yeah. Let's go with that. 8-4 sounds great.
Hey, you know what is funny though? Is interesting for me is that ASU's only 8.5 on Circa. If they only get 3 more wins in Arizona this year, we are spiking the football in such a mean way.
To me. That is
yes, I thought that is a huge season. Len Altieri, 6-6. I would take 6-6. I would be more than okay with 6-6.
I wouldn't. 9-2.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, what am I saying here? What am I saying?
You're doing a Max Struess right now,
Yeah, I'm doing a Max Struess. Yeah,
they're not going to show up and go 9-3. They don't show up at all.
Yeah. If you're not going to back the A, then don't back the A when we. Yeah. So, but the key to this team though is going to be the offense. I need the offense to be good. Yes, TJ Van Martyr. I want a Rich Rod season, going 7-5 and winning games 49-45. Yes.
Yep. Yeah, that's all. We don't ask for much.
Yes. Julie Gentry puts it very well. I just want touchdowns. Yes, touchdowns. That's all I want. I want touchdowns. Give me more touchdowns. Back the touchdowns. So, anyways, I'm still looking for that guy that got Rich Rod fired. That idiot.
Disgusting.
If you ever saw that, I would be more likely to endorse Andre Veras than I would to let that guy walk across the street without punching him in the face.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah, OC Bodybuilders, there is that little thing about the offensive line. Again, it's, we, how do I put this? The offensive line is, here's the plan. Noah has less than a second to get the ball out each time. That's why we have such good wide receivers. Everybody's a jump ball threat, and the jump ball threats are going to be 5 yards downfield.
Yeah, look, we're whatever it takes to win ball games, Mike. Okay?
Yes.
Whatever it takes.
TJ Van Martyr, Mike, if we win 9 games, will you endorse Andre Veras? No chance. Now, Dennis Walsh says, no, don't. We're not going to do it. Not going to do it. Yeah, no. Get out of here. Now, let's see here. I don't know. I didn't say anything about Chuba, Mr. Cello. You did. Dennis Walsh says, yes, this is also what I want. Sure, this is also something that I very much need. I also want to go for it on 4th down at midfield down 21. Don't punt it when there's like 9 minutes left and it's 4th and inches.
I've said this before. I would be very surprised if Seth Nagy just stood there and let that happen. I think he's going to fight for those opportunities.
That might have been the most low T stuff though that I've ever last year. That was honestly my biggest problem.
The definition of throwing in the towel. Like we're done. Now we're just trying to
we're good. Yeah, you know what's great too is when they kept doing it against Colorado, and every time Colorado got the ball back, they scored within 3 plays, and it's like, well, that was the definition. I remember. I think I was sitting next to Craig Morgan or something, and I think it was Craig Morgan. And Craig Morgan says, and Craig Morgan's very much like Anthony Gimino, very proper, very by the book. And he says, "Do they always punt it on 4th and inches in the other team's opposing territory?" And I said, "Every time." Yeah. And then he's like, "I don't know that that's going to necessarily work, is it?" And I was like, "No, it's not going to work. Look at our record. Of course, it's not working." So either way, we don't want that. Let's see here. Let's see. By the way, guess who's going to be coming on fan segment? Did I tell you about this?
Not Rage, right?
Well, I mean, the people don't want Rage. Right. I want Rage. I'm still going to bring Rage on. But Wilbur's Big Burner is coming on. He's going to out himself.
Whoa.
By the way, Wilbur's Big Burner is hysterical. So there is this guy who works at, and I don't know if he owns the place or whatever, but he works at Dirtbags. And this guy stinks. This guy's been there. He was there when I was an undergrad, and he was always very, he doesn't do anything outwardly bad, but he's always miserable about every little thing. Keep it down. Don't play with the jukebox. We got a complaint about you. All of that stuff. He's still there, and Wilbur's Big Burner put that out on Twitter, and I was laughing my butt off because I had so many memories of this guy. He was doing the same thing 20 years ago, young lad. You know what else I noticed? You know what else I noticed about Wilbur's Big Burner too? Unless Wilbur's Big Burner started college very late, Wilbur's Big Burner might have been engaging in a little bit of underage activity. He's talking about how this guy's been a jerk for 4 years. Wilbur's Big Burner, unless you're 25 years old. I put math together right here, Wilbur's Big Burner. I'm just saying.
Wow, what a rat. That was rat status. My God.
Yeah, I just outed Wilbur's Big Burner. Yeah, I did the same thing. Don't worry. But no, this guy's a total putz, though. And there's just something about it where it's just like he doesn't do anything outwardly, but it's just you just get bad vibes from him. Don't like him at all. Okay, Kobe says, I need to come on the show. We keep asking you to come on, and you don't. We don't.
You keep saying no. You keep saying no.
He keeps saying no. Yeah. All right, so anyways. All right, we're going to get to our drafts here in just a second. But hey, Bear Down Cats, I did the same exact thing. I am not judging anybody. I did the same exact thing.
Is there anyone else you want to rat out?
Yeah, no. But I did the same thing, and guess what? I'm here. Yeah, see, I agree with that, Wilbur, with WBB. I did endorse it, though. How about that? Everybody, don't give any arrows towards Wilbur's Big Burner. Give them all towards Mike Luke, because I'm the one that admitted doing that, not you. Okay, yes. Now, yeah. All right, so let's get a couple reads in here, and now we're going to get to what the people really want to talk about here. I'm excited. We got our drafts, baby. We got our drafts coming up. RJ's Frozen Cactus. RJ's Frozen Cactus. Now, we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that in a second here, Kobe. RJ's Frozen Cactus. Very, very good stuff at RJ's Frozen Cactus. Jason Shear. We were there. We got to hang out with B-Cat. And we got to hang out with our buddy Sly with maybe the coolest laugh in the world. Sly was drinking Tanqueray and Henny the whole night. I'm not even kidding.
No, you're not.
It was all night drinking Tanqueray and Henny. Yeah. Hey, I got a Snoop Dogg one reference for it. I had to back up off of it and sit my cup down. Tanqueray and Chronic. Yeah, I'm up now, but it ain't no stopping. I'm still popping. Dre got some from the city of Compton. Boom. Very good. Either way, pregame at RJ's, then ride share to the game, whatever the case may be. 100+ craft beers, $2 deals. $2 deals. Pizza, wings, tacos, burgers, and more. No bad seats in the house. RJ's Frozen Cactus. Red hot sports and ice cold beer. Yummy, yummy in my tummy. Check it out. What else we got? Talk to me. Cheer.
What?
Cheer.
What?
Cheer. Cheer. I can't see you. Oh. Whew. Whew. Gosh, that was scary. Yes. All right. You don't ever want to have that happen again. Arizona Primary Eye Care, my friend. AccuView, now offering $400 towards contacts, $150 for disposables. Very, very good. Very, very good. Proud partner of Arizona Athletics. Optical options to fit all budget styles, preferences. Perfect place to glow up. Do you get it? That's so good.
Hey-o.
Yeah, Cheryl's awesome, too. Go in there, Cheryl. But yes, it's so good. Same day, urgent visits. Get in there. All you people out there, I know you all have bad eyes. Or if like a Kobe Thiel, I can tell you have bad eyes. Go in there, get some glasses that'll make you look cool like me. Again, ArizonaPrimaryEyeCare.com. All right, the time has come. The moment has arisen. The sheets. Oh, that's so good. Look at this. Oh, yeah, that's Casey Ryback right there. That's his name in it, Casey Ryback. All right, so we are going to do two different lists here. Two different lists, and we're going to be very clear about these. We are going to do our draft off of the best Arnold / Steven Seagal movies, and then we're going to do our top 5 worst of these two. Sheer?
I'm ready.
All right, we're going to do this again. I keep losing in this, but I'm going to win this one. So we're going to do rock, paper, scissors, boom.
Right? Rock, paper, scissors, boom. Got it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Put your hands where my eyes can see. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Rock.
Dude,
paper.
Go.
No, you're the one that's not going.
Go.
Oh, I'll just do it. I'll just do it. No, okay, that's where the miss. Yeah, I'll just do it, and then when I say go, you do it. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
All right. Rock, paper, scissors, go. Yeah,
Where's yours?
Yeah, that was this too.
No.
Yeah, I was. No, I didn't. All right, here we go.
Camera.
Here we go.
Right, go.
Rock, paper, scissors, go.
What?
I beat it. I got the paper. You got the ball.
Camera. This dude cheats so much.
No. I won. I win.
Neither one of you was on the camera.
Yeah. Screw you.
Camera. I'm on the camera.
Yeah, forget you.
All right. Oh my God.
All right. Either way, Julie.
Hey, if the NBA draft lottery can be rigged, we can rig this. I think it's okay.
All right. Well, either way, I deserve to win one.
You know what we should just do? Have Cody take out a coin, and then call heads or tails.
We'll do that next time. I already won this one. We're doing this one next time.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. No, Dennis Walsh. No, Dennis Walsh. I am going. This is my list, not your list. I am going Under Siege number 1. I am not letting anybody else get Under Siege in there. Under Siege has better visuals than any Arnold movie. It also has Tommy Lee Jones. Tommy Lee Jones never acted with Arnold Schwarzenegger. This is Steven Seagal at his absolute apex. This is great. I don't care what anybody says. I am taking Under Siege.
I mean, it's a good movie.
It's a great movie.
It's Seagal's best movie.
No, it's definitely his best movie. I also got to get
Terminator, obviously.
Yeah, all right, fair enough.
I like Terminator 1 over Terminator 2, personally.
So clarification: if you're picking Terminator, does this cover all Terminator?
Yeah. How does that work?
Yeah. You just get one.
Yeah.
You just get one.
Okay.
Yeah, but there's no blonde lady in Terminators like there is in Under Siege. Is there? There's no Ojos Locos, my friend.
There is no. Is there? There's no nudity in Terminator.
No, there's no Ojos Locos.
Right.
Nope. No.
Right.
Shouldn't there be a little bit of a bump up?
Because of nudity?
I mean, come on, man. You got to give me something. You got to give me something here. You got to give me something here. I mean, I think that's fair. I think that's fair.
A nudity bump?
Yes. Oh, by the way, the one movie that I can't wait. Honestly, I wish we were doing the worst movies because the worst movies are going to be even better than the best movies.
Yeah.
Original Terminator had a live scene.
Yeah, you're done, dude. Terminator has nudity.
Yeah, no, but not like the Kazurinsky lady or whatever her whatever.
Yeah,
her name.
you even get male nudity.
Oh, I don't want that.
Yeah, you see.
I want to see what I want to see.
You see Arnold's butt.
I don't want to see Arnold's butt.
Not Arnold. You see the other. Yeah.
I don't want to see any of that though. I don't want to see any of that. All right. Can we agree though that Under Siege is elite?
Arizona. Carter just announced that he's staying in the draft.
Did he?
Yeah, for real.
Did he?
Yeah, I swear to God. Carter Bryant tells ESPN, "I'm completely in. I'm not coming back."
Boo. Boo. Well, there we go.
Okay.
There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Well, what it is, what it is, what it is. Yeah. All right. Well, moving on then. Moving on. All right. I get my third pick then. I am going to go a little bit outside of the box right here. I am going to go True Lies. I like True Lies.
I'm a little flummoxed.
Yeah, I'm a little flummoxed as well.
True Lies. You went with True Lies?
I like True Lies a lot, man. This is my list.
Can we delay this thing until tomorrow?
Yeah, I like True Lies a lot. Yeah, that was what a mood killer that is.
Tomorrow, should we like?
Yeah, let's just delay it till tomorrow. We'll talk.
Yeah, we gotta pick this because the mood is different. We're gonna pick this up tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll do it tomorrow. Cody, keep all that. All right. Well, let's talk about it now. Carter's staying in the draft. Well, I wish we had played him more. Carter's staying in the draft. Let's go.
At the end of the day, we kind of knew that it would like Nick Arenas just end the show.
Right.
Not a bad idea, Nick.
Right.
Here's the thing that's kind of, and I love Carter and his Stanley. I get it. This is going to be received in a negative way because it is May 14th. He didn't do all that well yesterday.
Well, that's kind of what it's kind of a little
clearly Carter's mind was made up headed into the combine that he wasn't, unless some team talked to him yesterday and was like, dude, we're thinking about taking you number 5. Right. Clearly Carter, you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's it. It is what it is. You know, kind of a bummer. But I guess I don't know. Like I said, I don't believe at the end of the day, I don't believe that, like I said, at this time last week, I don't know. I don't think that they were totally, because I think they would have just declared.
I get that. But at the same time, and again, I'm not saying you're wrong, or it's hard to believe that now. You know what I mean?
Right. No, because I get it.
He didn't do anything yesterday to cement his status again, unless a team told him something.
Right. Now let me ask you this then. What is Tommy supposed to do then? Let me ask you that.
We're going to find out. We're going to find out if Tommy had a plan. I don't think Tommy handled it poorly.
Yeah, I think
you have to do what?
Yeah, I think we're going to find out that they knew exactly what they were doing, and that I don't think they're going to I don't know. Like, man, what a mood kill. I was so excited for that Arnold
We
talk.
can go back to it if you want. We can do it now.
Nah, it's not the same. It's not the same, man. Once you we'll have to do it tomorrow. We'll get people all ready for tomorrow. Boo. But yeah, I don't know. Just kind of a bummer. Tommy got his first one.
But it's not like we knew in the heart of hearts he wasn't coming back.
You know, it is what it is, man.
Now we need to shift our focus.
All right, we need to shift
away from the Chicago Bulls.
Yes,
it's a hell of a mark on the resume for Tommy, though. He had a guy who averaged 6 and 4, played 15 minutes a game, go lottery.
Yeah. Oh no, he's everybody in SoCal is going to know that Carter Bryant went lottery and
averaged 6 and 4 at the U of A.
Yeah.
I mean, it's you know what? Okay, so who is his replacement? I would imagine it's going to be overseas. Hey, do me a favor. Post on the board right now and say we're talking about the next step. Post on the board right now, will you? Yeah, let's get some people in here. We got to talk about it. We got to heal. We're going to go a little bit longer on the show today, gents. So we got to get our guy N-Dogger in there. Yeah, Esteban, right. See, this is an indictment on Tommy. I don't have any problem with how Tommy handled this. I really don't. My problem still is that I believe that he should have played a lot more than he did this past year. It is what it is. Now, Cody James Martin is saying ADO. Yeah, we need Nick on the show. I just asked Nick earlier to come on the show. So we will, like I said, we shall see. That's an like I said, this is an interesting one though. I don't think Tommy handled it poorly. But you know, he tested, like I said, he's tested all right. You know, it's just kind of a, we'll find out. And I imagine we're going to find out pretty quickly.
Yeah.
I don't think
going to drag
I don't think this took them by surprise. I don't think that this took them by surprise. I think they knew, that this could absolutely be the case. And Tom will learn and be better for it. My only problem is that here's what Joseph says, and I agree with this. Handled the playing time not great. Not the off season reaction. I don't have a problem with how the Arizona handled this. You can't kick out somebody that is legitimately coming to you and saying that they are undecided.
And again, I'm not correlating or relating like the timing of Carter doing this with Arizona handling it poorly. I don't think that's the case. I just think the timing is sus. I'm trying to find out. I've texted a few people. Maybe he heard something over the last 48 hours. Maybe he heard a team at the Spurs saying, "Hey man, you're not getting past us." Like you don't know. We just don't know. But it goes against what we heard over the last week, right?
Yes. It does for sure. So we will, like I said, we'll find this one out. I'm like I said, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see exactly what. I got something. Now,
An STD or?
Oh, I mean, yeah, that's the fire down below, but that's for Steven Seagal. I got this. Okay. Was told last night that it is very unlikely makes it past the first 12 picks.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Okay. So that's what we're running. Well, that's what we're going to run.
You had to have heard something over the past 48 hours.
Yep. Very unlikely makes it past the first 12 picks. I wonder who those are. And if that's that, and I have no reason to doubt any of that.
It's the Bulls or my guess, Raptors, Rockets, Bulls.
Yes, exactly. So
we go to that. I guess that's a whole
no. Raptors, Rockets, Bulls. Those are all bum. Raptors are better than.
Is that how you would rank them? Rockets, Raptors, Bulls.
Yeah, he'll never play. He won't play for the Rockets for a long time though. They'll probably trade him. The Raptors is fine. And then the Bulls are no. The Bulls are no. But yeah, so it appears that he's going in the top 12. And again, I don't have any problem with it. If you go there and you're told that, then it is what it is. I don't really have a problem with it. I think it's fascinating to just how this all plays out. But I think Arizona's going to act quickly. I have no inside information on this, but I agree with what Kobe L. Thiel said. I believe that Arizona will. I bet you this isn't catching them by surprise. I bet you that this is going to be done here pretty quickly.
Yeah. I hope so. For our sake.
Yes, exactly. So,
text me who told you that.
Oh, all right, sure. Okay, I can tell you that. But you can't say anything. I mean, obviously. I mean, nobody's watching the show, so it doesn't really matter.
I can't. No, not on who said it, but I could probably put out there that he got the feeling is Carter will be within the first 12 picks.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, it's good. It's a good.
I know. I just like to see before I tweet something.
Yeah. No, you know. Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Yes.
You lost your bet though.
Oh, Murph!
Yeah, you lost your bet.
I'm gonna message Murph. Murph, when are we going to Baggins, baby?
Yeah.
But yeah. So yeah, put that out there. Hey, you should say, according to Iron Mike, hey, give me a little bit of credit. Build my brand.
You want me to?
Yeah. Build my brand. The feeling is that it's very unlikely that he gets past the first 12 picks.
The feeling
was informed recently.
Camp that is the base.
I
also know the Blazers are going to be very interested in him.
Yes, I just messaged Murph. This is better. This is even better. So, all right. So there we are. So we'll see. Now let me ask you this: it is a good big picture. You can say what you want about the playing time. It is a good thing, though. That you're going to be able to say in Southern California that he came here, he was one and done, he was ranked as the 25th best prospect in the country or whatever the case may be, and he's leaving here as a lottery pick after 1 year. I mean, at the end of the day, it's still a good thing.
Yeah.
For Arizona, plus
everybody. Look, I love Carter. I'm worried about him. I'll be blunt.
Yeah,
I'm worried about not the basketball issue. I'm worried about the maturity issue and all that.
Right.
But It is what it is. I wish him luck and all that. I've known Carter for a while. Awesome human being. And
great fam. It is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. And, you root for the kid.
Right. Hey, you didn't quote. Hey, you didn't tag me in it. You got to tag me in it. You got to give me some little bit of credit. Yeah, just delete it and give it back. Yeah, it's going to build the brand. It's going to build the brand. Maybe I'll get
I'm not saying according to Mike Luke.
Yeah.
How about based on intel from Mike Luke?
Yes, based on intel from Monfire
and myself.
Fine. You're going to take credit for me. But yeah, do that. Yeah. Delete it though and get it back. Yeah, this is where we get credit. We're gonna get big time. Friend for Schiller reaching out to me. Still makes. Yeah, he's gonna be. It is what it is. The endorsed. Hey, how about endorsed by Mike Luke? I don't think that's a bad.
Wilson, nothing happens if he goes in the top 20s. He's still rich.
Yeah, he's still gonna make.
He's in the NBA. At the end of the day, the goal is to be in the NBA. That's the goal of all these kids. Like LeBaron. Feline, your boy Feline just said he's staying in no matter what. He's a second round pick.
He's a second round pick, exactly. So
some dude just that's the goal. Get to the NBA. But if you're a top 20 pick, because I mentioned this before. I had dinner with someone with NBA ties, and he said top 20, you got to go. You have to go.
Yeah, for sure. So I hope Carter kills it in the league. Just you know what? Also too about Carter. Carter's going to be a good representative for the U of A.
Yes,
he will. He's definitely going to come back here. He's definitely going to have a lot of people telling him, that he's definitely going to have a lot of people, coming back here, doing all kinds of good stuff. It's going to be out in the community. It's going to be good for the Cats. We're going to talk about this a lot tomorrow. And then I'll call Shear. After the show, we'll be able to talk probably a little bit more about it, how this all broke down. I don't know that.
I'm a little mad at Carter. I'm a little mad.
Yeah, it's fine. No,
not for any of that. But we had that segment was gold, and he delayed it.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm a little mad.
Yeah,
at that.
yeah, I'm a little mad at that. Carter, you could have waited at least waited 25, 30 minutes exactly before this all happened. All right, let's get a couple reads in here. Hold on.
Cody's
Green
upset.
Valley Decorative Rock. Now, Carter Bryant's gonna have a lot of money in the future. A lot of money. And
I think we know where he's spending it.
He's spending that money at Green Valley Decorative Rock. He is spending all of that money at Green Valley Decorative Rock because he already knows that it's also here in Tucson. There will be, again, all kinds of good stuff. And again, 50-plus locally sourced landscaping materials, serving residents and contractors, 2 convenient locations, Tucson plus Green Valley. Check it out, Green Valley Decorative Rock. All right, really good stuff there. greenvalleyrock@az.com. Like I said, very good stuff. Mike Natowski is the man. I don't know if they'll deliver to Alcatraz, but they might. We'll see. We'll find out. That's going to be the negotiations are going on. And Eris Dental, land the man with the master plan. Look how happy this woman is right here in this because she knows she's getting the championship package, which is $19.97. She is getting the crown. She is getting the crown. She is getting the implants and basically everything in there as well for $19.97. Boom. Check it out. Eris Dental, fix my forked tongue. Absolutely, Stud Joe. TucsonTeeth.com. Boom. Check it out. Only offer necessary treatment owned by local Arizona alumni. All right. We're going to be back with you tomorrow at 10:30. Sheer, where can they find you doing your stuff?
WildcatAuthority.com. We'll have a podcast tonight on Carter and all that. And Wildcat Scoop Podcast with Shelby.
All right, you can follow me at Iron Mike Luke. We'll be back with you. TTFN.
We will do it tomorrow, damn it.
We will do it tomorrow. We will stand strong in the face of adversity. Come back with us.
What happens?
It won't happen. Yeah, not on our watch, my friend. Not on our watch. Come back with us. You've been listening to the AZ12 podcast.